Hi, everybody. So I've gotten some questions about how to switch out the tests that came with your duplication of the entire site that are in there. So the instrument preference test and then the blind taste test. So what you'll need to do is you want to pull up your drive. And what I would do is I've created a folder here, and this is where I'm keeping my copy of like the duplication of the site. So let's say, I share the duplication with you, and then you would move it to a folder that you want to label something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open that one up. Anytime now. There we go. Sorry, my internet is super fun today. And what I'm talking about are these two tests down here. Okay, so right now, when your students take the test, I'm getting the results, not you, the teacher. So that's what we're doing here today is we're switching out these forms so that they are coming from your Google Drive, and when your students take the test, they go right to you. So the way that we want to do that is in the site where I duplicated it to, you're going to want to go to the For Teachers site, and down here, you're just going to click, if you kind of click on it, then this pops up. You're going to click on it. This brings you to a folder on my personal drive, on Caitlin Daly-Gonzales' drive. So if you move these out of here right now, you are taking them away from everybody. So don't move those. What you want to do is make a copy of each of them. So to do that, you're going to right click on them. You're going to say make a copy. Hopefully that happens soon. Good, it did. You know it's the copy because it says copy of instrument selection form. So you're going to right click it. Since a lot of people are going to do this at once, you're going to want to rename it. And what I suggest doing is putting your last name and then what it is. So this is the instrument preference form. Then you're going to want to move it out of my Google Drive into your personal Google Drive, and specifically into that folder where you're keeping everything that has to do with this site. So you're going to right click, you're going to say move to, and what I would do is go back to your drive. You're going to want to find where it is. So I'm keeping it in the instrument selection site. So I'm moving it there. And then it just moved it out of my Caitlin Daly-Gonzales Google Drive into yours as the teacher. Now the other thing you want to do is make a copy of the other test. So again, you know it's the copy because it says it there. You're going to rename it with your last name. And this is the taste test. There we go. And then I'm going to move it back to my drive. I'm going to find the folder where I'm keeping it, which is right there, and I'm going to move it over there. Great. So now you can close out of that up there because we're done with that. So now, when you go back to your site and find that folder, you'll have the duplication of the whole site, and you'll have each of these forms that you just duplicated and copied, and now they're on your Google Drive. They are totally off of mine. What you want to do is you want to, what I call, activate them. So you're going to click on each of them. And we're going to do the preference form first. So you're going to hit send. Got a paper clip up here. I like to shorten it. It makes my life easier. You don't necessarily have to. And then you're going to copy it. Now you're going to go back to your duplication of the site and go back to the home page. And so this is the instrument preference form. So that's this one here. So what you can do is you're going to click on it. And what you're doing now is this link right here, when your students click on it on the front end side of it, it's going to, if we don't switch this out, then I get their responses. We don't want that. We want them to get for you to get their responses. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag over it. We're going to highlight it. You can either hit Control V or you can right click and put paste. And that changes it to your form now. So you're going to click update. And then you're going to go back and do the other one. So that one was the preference. So we want to do the taste test. So you're going to go up to send, the paper clip, shorten it, copy it. And then you're going to go back again to the home page of your duplication on it. You're going to click on it, hit the edit button, and again, you're going to highlight it and you're going to want to change it to yours. So again, you can either Control V or you can right click and hit paste. Changes it, update it. Then you're going to want to hit publish so that you know that the front end is updated with it. And now when your students take those 2 tests, you get the results instead of me. I hope that helped. Thanks.